10 minutes. Every time you see my mouth move, it's been Bing chilling.
Bing? Who uses Bing?
Bing chilling.
Asians.
Bing chilling.
All right. We Bing chilling.
Okay. Coffee
Am I
is
muted?
made.
No.
Webcam harvested. I stir my coffee and it's
All right.
It's 9:30. Why are you making? Oh, your night shift. I forgot.
I'm not. I quit that
He's
job.
not.
Oh, it's 9:30. Why are you drinking coffee?
Do you
Because
want to tell
I'm
us about it?
literally insane, Mike. Because I want something to make me feel nice inside. Okay.
I understand 100%.
Where's your dining table?
Moved it over there.
Oh, okay. It's just kitchen. That's the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's why
have yet to work out today. I was planning on working out after the podcast, but I feel like I'm just gonna abandon that and do it tomorrow. But this time actually do it, instead of just pull the I'll do it tomorrow shenanigans. So I kind of had my heart set on drinking coffee because I wanted to drink coffee before I worked out.
Just
Now I
take
just
it.
want to drink coffee.
Just down a scoop of pre-workout, dude.
Yeah. I was thinking about
Or
that too, but
put pre-workout in the coffee.
Yeah.
Mike's thinking with his schnoggin.
Yeah.
Does this look cool? Does this make me look cool?
Yeah, you look nice. You should.
Does this make me look like a pro tag?
Makes you look like Bully Maguire.
If he was a unicorn.
Yeah.
Mike, where's your video?
It's here. It's just the lights are off.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, is the lights out, Mike?
How about now?
Yeah.
Ooh, there he is. He's so pretty.
I turned my brightness up.
Where are you? Are you in your little marine lockbox that's at the foot of the bed?
My prison? Yes. No.
My God. Yes.
It's a wall locker.
So they put you in the locker?
No, I'm not in the wall locker.
Being chilling. Being chilling. Being chilling.
God.
Being chilling. Being chilling. Being chilling.
Being chilling.
Chilling.
Being chilling. Being chilly.
Being chilling.
I swear it's like you guys are being chilly.
Being chilly.
Being chilling.
Being chilly.
Being chilling.
Fuck, I cannot. I'm there. Jeez. Why?
So the last time, Bing chilling.
Being chilling?
Bing chilling.
All right. So I'm
Getting
about
set
to
up.
go I'm about to go $27,000 in debt.
Oh, you haven't started yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
It's cuz it's a student loan. But, you know.
No, I mean the podcast. Have you started the podcast?
I started recording, but the podcast doesn't have to start now. You know, I'm
Okay, that's fine.
I'm a little more understanding of that. Who's playing is that Elder Scrolls?
Or is it Elden Ring?
Is that Elden Ring?
Yes.
Okay.
Elden Scrolls 6. The Dogwater Adventure.
Dogwater Adventure.
Dogwater Adventure. Oh, Bing chilling. Bing chilling. Bing chilling. Bing chilling. Bing chilling.
Beginning to think you don't need that coffee, David.
Dude, just like go run around, get your heart pumping. Do you do cardio before your workouts?
Yeah, I hit the bag for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
That's not cardio. It's not cardio.
It's not cardio, but like get your heart pumping, right?
It's a warm up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna gatekeep exercising, Mike? Are you gonna gatekeep my exercise?
It's literally my existence is in the Marine Corps is exercise. I literally do it every fucking day.
Don't forget to grow, boss. Okay.
I have to knock that bitch out. With my wiener, I gotta like mushroom stamper. That's like the final boss. It's like the only way to beat her.
Yeah, you stamp with your wiener.
Yeah, mushroom
Is
stamp.
that your job? Is that your job in the Marines?
Yeah, it's mushroom stamp hose.
Approved.
Yeah, I approve paperwork with my penis.
I approve paperwork with my penis.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Last words. There he is.
Do you read me?
Red.
Lima Charlie.
Check, check, 1, 2. Is this thing on?
Lima Charlie.
Sigma,
Lima-
Roger.
Sigma.
Sigma stare. All right, I'm gonna go get a chair and get some coffee, and let's record some lemons. Lemons. Lemons.
I really don't think this man drinks coffee, bro.
You're not- it does a thing where you go quiet, so it's just that's funny.
It's so loud. So loud it doesn't even pick up.
Yeah. Hey,
Sorry, Boris. Coffee's there.
Hold on.
You're a cat, Boris.
I'm gonna take care of something real quick.
Did he spill some shit?
I think you guys should go now. You're going now?
Up, guys?
Chilling.
Bing chilling, bing chilling. Bingus, bangus, bungus.
Bong.
Mung. Mung.
What did I miss?
Being chilling.
Being chilling.
Big chilling, big chilling, big chilling, big chilling, big chilling, big chilling.
All right. So
Big-
first order of business.
Yeah.
First order. Sunshine.
What are you doing?
Nobody. David on Overwatch.
What are you bitching?
Good. Drink all your coffee now. Hope you're
Oh.
happy.
I can tell you haven't worked out yet today, David. Is
You
it
can
like
tell
that?
I haven't gotten that. It's actually arm day.
It's arm.
Leg day is Monday.
It was
What's your
yesterday.
split?
Mondays are leg day. Tuesday I don't do anything because leg day is exhausting. Wednesday is arm day, and Thursday is combination. And then the last 4 days I want to do like calisthenic work. That's pretty much it.
Calisthenics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sunday is chest day. Sunday is always chest day.
Sunday's
Sunday's
chest day.
Hit the chest.
I'll hit your chest with my chest, and then I'll give you a kiss afterwards, and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Hold you close and lick your earlobes.
David, are you
Whispers.
trying to say something?
Oh, well, all right, hold on. What about my ear?
And welcome to the Lemon Hour episode Bing Chilling.
Episode
Today
of
we'll be
Chilling?
discussing me whispering sweet nothings into Mike's cute little ears.
Dog, I can fly with these things.
Speaking of Mike, my girlfriend just said he looks like the chin guy from
Crimson Chin.
Yeah, the Crimson Chin.
I get that song, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
I remember that. The Crimson
Do not hate on my chin genetic or the jawline.
Genetics.
all right. Is this thing on? Are we recording yet?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All right. First order of business. Ian is pursuing financial gains.
Loss, not gains. Loss.
I'm about to go $27,000 in debt. It all started when I tried to make gigachad.com.
Uh-huh.
um,
Tell us about gigachad.com.
What?
What about what's the website?
Wait, that wasn't a bit? At
no,
the
it's not a bit. I'm like
Oh,
I've
wait.
been I've been taking this like intro to coding course, right? It cost me like $500, and like long story short, I know how to make websites now, and I wanted to make gigachat.com and like try to sell shirts or something, and be like, you know, try to monetize off the meme, but you know, someone has it for their stupid fucking NFTs or whatever. But you know,
Are you like trying to be like the next like Supreme type of thing?
no, I'm just trying to make a quick buck. Yeah.
Ian.
It's over $25.
Changes.
What would you?
500. Pretty sure you can get it
Well,
for
I mean,
free.
I can do a lot more than gigachat.com, but you know,
What is gigachat.com? This is my first time hearing that. It's not a bit.
yeah, it is not a bit. I tried to buy it, and it's I tried to buy it on GoDaddy, right? And it said you could have this for $70, and I didn't read anything else besides that. I just said take my money, and then what it actually was pay $70 to have a broker try to work out a deal for you, so you can buy it, to work out a deal with the owner.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's,
Did that prove fruitful and or effective?
no, sir. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. If you actually go to gigachat.com, it's like it's in German, so like I don't know what's up with that. So I couldn't even tell you what it was.
Settings.
Mike?
No, I was doing
Were
the
you just
Hitler
hiling?
salute. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
Gotta be monetized, right? I can't do that.
Oh no, you can. It's not like we're monetized.
Oh,
Uh,
I thought that was the goal. Okay, never mind.
that is the goal, but yeah. So the full program is 15,500, and it's for the next 9 months, and then yeah, and then I'm looking at the loan application, and it's showing me all the stuff, and then it's like, all right, total amount to be paid $27,000. I'm like, well, yeah, that math doesn't work out, you know, quite right. I took out a loan for 15 grand, and I have to pay back 30. I don't think that works out.
That's how that's like interest or something. That's how
Yeah.
they get you.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's interest. Oh,
that's the whole
Isn't that
reason.
like 50%?
it's 8%. That was my interest rate. Isn't that
If
crazy?
you're borrowing 15 and have to give back 30,
It's like that's some weird ass math, right? Like,
Is it? Here's the
fucking
thing, though.
math.
Are you gonna have a career after 9 months, though?
oh hell yeah, dude.
That's- Fine, do it.
Gamer.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to supplement my like actual education with like self-teaching, because like
Mhm.
I'm doing like open source free programs by myself, and I'm actually kind of struggling a lot with those, so that I have the class to like teach me things. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna have to stand out somehow. So yeah,
You're officially a college kid.
I'm officially a college kid. No, it's more like a trade, I guess. It's more like a trade school.
Straight college.
College?
You're
Trade
a college kid.
Hooray!
You're a college kid.
Hooray!
Da-da-da-da.
I'm a grown up.
You're a grown up.
Very nice, very nice.
I dig holes. The 2-foot.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Mike digs holes.
Y'all see yo,
Shove.
y'all see fucking that shovel on the ground. Yeah. No bueno, not fun.
Agua.
That's pretty swag. I've got pretty much the same idea. I'm not gonna mind going into student loan debt because I'm gonna have a career, and I value a career much more. I'd rather have a career with student loan debt than work for the man for like ever. You know, that really scares me. Like, well, I was working at Kroger, and there was this. My boss she was like, "Yeah, I've been working here for 8 years," and I'm like, "That sounds crazy. Like I can't believe it." And I just like that scares me. Like that, like that's. I mean, it's not existentially terrifying, but boy, it's a real scary idea to work at a job you hate for 8 years for more than because. Ugh.
What if you don't hate it?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to.
How could you?
I've heard her say that she hated it. Okay.
Really?
I heard her, like, I was sitting near her, like, on break or something, and she's like, yeah, I hate this job. I'm like, I don't blame you. I hate this. Like, not to be a weenie and a sourpuss and a bad apple about it, but that job stink. But,
Must be
Mike's over here smirking like, you civvies got it so easy. You don't even know it. Look at him smirk. Oh, dude, he's so.
I didn't say anything. I said,
You kind of did, in a way.
Oh, dude, his cheek-to-cheek grin on his face, like, you weenies.
That's why I didn't say anything. It could always be worse.
Yeah, take out a loan for 30 grand or kill a man. It's your pick.
what's the thing? Like,
One sucks, one brings character.
well, the thing is, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep if I break somebody's neck. Like, I'm definitely gonna lose sleep if I'm $30,000 in debt.
Joke's on you. I lose sleep.
Nice. Me too.
Joke's on me.
I'm doing neither and I'm losing sleep.
Here.
Joke's on me. It's because video games.
If you just got off that darn video game. Mike, do they let you guys?
potatoes in Taco Bell. Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa. Yeah, okay. No cap, you're kind of sus.
You are pushing B.
Rush banana.
Skibbity dot dada. But
What the heck were we talking about?
guys, hurry! Save the top. Oh, we were talking about. Oh wait,
Computers.
always be worse. We were talking about jobs and stuff.
You could always be Mike.
You can destroy shovels,
Oh,
throw grenades, destroy shovels,
Mike,
make holes.
Mike, do they let you play Warzone in your barracks for training?
Leave war on me.
They will.
I'm playing. Yeah, where I'm at. Mostly everybody here has like laptops of some sort that they play on, or
No shit.
they'll buy a system on Amazon or some shit, ship it here, and then get like a 30-inch TV or something like that. I see that a lot too. So yeah, no, you can because
So there's just like
right now it's like a regular work day. Like our morning starts at I don't know. Like we don't usually start our shit until 6 o'clock. So I'm up at 5. But we're off at 16 or 4 o'clock. And then once 4 o'clock rolls around, we're kind of done for the day. We can come back, change out of camis, back into our civvies, and then you just fuck off for the rest of the day. If you want to stay inside and play Warzone, that's on you. If you want to go to the gym, work out, that's on you. Just go roam around. But
Must be nice.
I usually we get a 2-hour lunch break. At 11 o'clock, we'll go on lunch, and then we have to be back at 1. So I'll just go to the gym for an hour, and then come back, shower, and then take a quick little power nap, and then same thing when I get off. I'll go to the gym, and then I'll come back and
Dude,
watch YouTube.
If you ever just wake up one day and you don't have anything to do, that's got to be some existential shit.
that's so.
Oh no, I'm left with my own.
Well, that's the thing is there's always something to do. there's nothing ever not to do. Like there's no if you think there's nothing to do, there's something to do. Because you could always be doing something.
Yeah,
I've really,
figure it
I've
out.
really picked up on reading. Like I've started reading books again. Like I
Mm.
bought the Revenge of the Sith novel for $9, and I literally ran through 600 pages in like 2 days. I was like, fuck, dude, it's like a whole book, and I'm done in 2 days. Like,
Actually, kind of seen it already. Plenty of time.
well, the thing is, like, I bought the book just because like it goes into more detail than what the book does, and you get to like experience like their thoughts versus like just seeing a reaction. And I like to pick people's brains and to like know what they're thinking is like it goes into more detail. So I like that. That's why I wanted to read it. And
Damn, Mike, you got your dopamine in order. Holy shit, dude, reading books.
yeah, I don't look like I read books, do I?
No, you totally look like you read books. What are you talking
Well,
about?
I didn't do it when I was living with y'all.
What?
I sure as shit didn't read books when I was living with y'all. I was either drinking, smoking, or fighting.
Yeah,
Not so much fighting, but drinking and smoking. For
That's
sure.
the Mike lifestyle.
It's the Mike style.
It's kind of like that now, except minus like the weed part. It's just more of like this,
Yeah.
a lot more, a hell of a lot more drinking, and fighting is a very common thing in Marine Corps to fight each other.
Yeah. Right.
Do you write your philosophies on life in your journal?
I've written down maybe a page or two of my personal experience. It's in a little notebook in my backpack, but
Oh, for sure.
yeah, that's just for like me though. It's not really for anybody else.
Yeah.
Jot down my thoughts.
Yeah, that's what Marcus Aurelius said in Rome, and then his book got published, which was his what was it? His notes to himself.
Yeah, I'm not electing my thoughts for anybody to read just because. No.
Who would want to read this garbage?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Just poor craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Reality, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's for you, for yourself anyway.
It's not like I'm writing enlightening things. Like
Yeah. It's not like you're gonna turn it to a book. You're gonna publish.
it's more of like in layman's terms, like a diary. It's just more of like today sucked
Pretty
fucking
much.
like, you know. I don't know. It's along the lines of that. I'm just using that as an example.
Diary. Today, Mike looked really cute in the lemon cast. Don't tell him, though. Okay. Right back soon. Bye-bye.
He has a nice chin, as always.
All the compliments I get are all from dudes, bro. They're all from dudes.
Because we recognize a handsome man, dude.
Yes.
And you are one handsome man. I gotta
Yes, that's what we
stifle
say.
myself. Yikes.
Yeah, man, relax.
Kind of exposing
It's kind of
exposing myself. Sheesh. Yeah, kind of. So I have an Asus monitor. And like last summer when my cousin Tessa was, you guys remember Tronkus was here, and so she takes black tape, and she tapes over the A.
and now it just says sus.
So I have a sus monitor now. I think I noticed that like 2 months later. It gave me a real chuckle.
He's a little monster, bro. I swear to God.
She's insane. She's literally crazy.
No, that's just crap. Now it's just great craftsmanship.
No, because I remember I'd find myself arguing with her. I'm like why am I arguing with a 14-year-old right now? Like,
Yeah.
like, why am I finding this? Like, why am I pissing myself off with a child right now? No reason.
Oh, dude.
She's cool though. I like her.
She's definitely great. She's chaotic.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, last time she was here, we were all like hanging out in the we were hanging out in the backyard.
Yep, this is the one.
Mhm. And so you know, she does the exact thing that I do sometimes, except more frequently. Like, remember how like 20 minutes ago I just started yelling just for no reason?
Yes.
Just because I had all this energy about lemons I needed to get out. She does that, I think. And last time she was here, she was like, haha. She goes, because she's like, I'm gay. I can say fag and you can't. Fag, 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 fag.
Just out in the open in this quiet white neighborhood.
And she starts just screaming homophobic obscenities at me.
She has the.
She's like,
which card would that be?
You big fag. And she's
David.
just like, the veins are popping out of her neck, and she's feeling great about it. You know, and I'm like, okay, wow, she's really getting it out here. This just feels great for her.
No, you know, no hate towards the little hey, no hate towards the little gremlin, but she's a Karen in the making, bro.
She's a no, dude. She's just a goblin. She's just a gremlin.
Gremlin, yeah.
So, but
Once a gremlin, always a gremlin.
yeah. So she's screaming these obscenities at me really, really loudly, and she's just letting him loose. She, and then like we sit down to watch Clone High. And so she gets that out of her system, and then we sit down to watch Clone High. And about 15-20 minutes goes by. We hear a knock at the door. Friggin' mom comes out. No, JC comes out, and he goes, "Hey, David, the cops are at the door." Apparently some small female was yelling something. They wanted to see if everything's okay. And I'm like, oh no.
Bro.
So I go up there and I'm like, I'll handle this. Like, I'll take care of this. You know, whatever. I spec'd into charisma. I'll handle this. So I go up and the cops laugh. Oh man. Oh my goodness. The cop's like, "Hey, so we got a call about a disturbed female. We heard shouting. Wanted to see if everything was okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, look, my cousin's over. She's kind of a spaz. She just does that. There's no way to explain it. Everything's fine, I promise." And they're like, "Oh, okay, everything's okay?" Like, "Yeah, I promise. My cousin's just a spaz." And she goes, or the cop goes, "Okay, can we get her out here? Can we talk to her real quick?" I'm like, "Dude, like, she'll." I tried to like spare her, and I also felt bad because I threw her under the bus a little bit. But then again, that's the honest truth. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, no, like my dog was loud or something.
My dog was yelling out slurs.
Yeah. So I go out there and I say, "Tessa, the police would like to speak with you." And she just gets
I
this,
told her we were gonna take you in.
she has like this jovial, like, haha, whatever, funny look, and then she goes, "Ugh." Like her mood totally changes to like just seething anger. But she has to like keep it all inside behind her face. So she goes out to the front porch. Oh,
if
dude,
you think about it.
yeah. And the cop, I feel like the cops are screwing with her just a little bit because they're like, "Yeah, she's a kid. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like let her have it just a bit. Like, you need to chill, you spaz." And she's like, "Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. It was me. I was being a weirdo. Nobody's in trouble. I'm okay. I'm just a friggin' weirdo." And they're like, "Yeah, this is a quiet white neighborhood. Okay, please, keep it quiet here. Okay, nobody."
Keep it quiet and
I'm not
white
sure.
in here.
I'm not sure what sort of distinction that makes the color of the neighborhood, but you know, white people, we like to call the cops.
What are the characteristics of a quiet black neighborhood?
Silence.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't know. I never.
What are the characteristics of
Quiet
quiet black neighborhood? Just dead silence.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
they're having barbecues or some shit. Like they can't have a quiet black neighborhood.
No, the barbecues are loud. What do you mean? We're always bumping ghetto blasters while we're cooking burgers and shit.
That'd
sounds
be
like
scary.
of the fire department situation.
Oh, the fire department.
Oh yeah,
That was a great time.
good times.
Oh wait,
Oh, like dipped inside the house. She's like, nope, and just zoomed back inside.
Are we talking about Tessa?
Huh?
Tessa dipped inside the house when the fire department came.
No, it was right.
Rachel.
Yeah. Ray's party, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was her birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, she fucked.
It was, didn't she eat like mushrooms too?
I don't think so. I think we were all just smoking a lot of weed. And then the cops showed up. No, the fire department showed up, and we were like, and she, she was like majorly sussed. And she was like, yeah. We were like, don't worry, we'll handle this.
I walked up like, hey, how's it going?
It's the boys in yellow. They're okay.
The boys in yellow.
Yeah.
Dude, and they were like, well, are you guys like cooking marshmallows or anything? And we were like, yeah. And they were like, well, in that case, this is technically a cooking fire, and as long as it doesn't get too big, this is perfectly okay. So, cook up some marshmallows, boys, and you're all good. And we were like, hey,
luckily we got the nasty pink marshmallows too.
Mhm, yeah.
The fire pit was like what, 2 feet in diameter?
It was not. We had way better fires than that. It was even nothing.
Yeah.
In the backyard?
Yeah. The neighbors were just snitching, man. I guess we were making too much of a ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
Like it
Remember when Mike and I were all getting all psyched to go and vibe check the neighbors?
Well,
we were like the two. We were like, look, bro, you got a problem, bro. Yeesh. Meanwhile, we were getting ready to move the heck out.
yeah, that's sad.
We were plotting for.
We were plotting. We were low-key plotting.
Dude, we were making noise like every night though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird that they only called that one time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
Yeah, I feel
She
like
goes.
more wild nights than that. I feel like that was a pretty content night.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, no, exactly. I don't feel like we were that loud.
No.
It was probably because they were fed up.
Yeah, that was nothing that night. Yeah, I guess so. They just didn't have it. They just had a bad day that night. And decided, I'm gonna snitch on these kids. Ruined their night.
Yeah.
Because I need other people to be angry to have a shit day.
I'm not okay. I'm uncomfortable. Everybody else has to be as well. Shout out to the night not getting ruined though.
Oh yeah.
Everything went okay.
Yeah.
JC was just, dude. JC really came in. He was just like, you idiots. And he totally he was like, everything's fine here. I'm the adult. Everything's fine. Just go away. Don't even worry. Meanwhile, we probably all smelled loud as heck.
Nancy came down probably like fucking. She probably smelled how loud it was.
Oh yeah, I remember
No
that.
way. There's no way because they would chill on the balcony while we would be in the backyard just like getting fucking lit. And
Yeah.
no way that they didn't smell it.
I remember. No, I remember. Mom was like majorly sussed at us that night, and I went up there and I basically told her, and I was like, well, I don't even know how to frame this because I was literally
You
just
told her to
like,
chill out.
Oh, because you were slush, right?
I might have been like, yeah, well, you're ruining Rachel's birthday by telling us not to smoke weed. So
Did you really say that? You're
something
lying.
along those lines.
Maybe it was along the line.
So like,
Not exactly. I think he's paraphrasing.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't remember what I said, but it was something.
I do remember you basically told her to like
Yeah.
out.
I was like,
Yeah. You were straight up.
I was like, look, we're
vibing.
we are in fact vibing.
You got a problem with that, Neil girl?
Hiram Lamar.
I'm only capping. I am only capping.
I just thought about something involving Tessa. Like the first night she came to the house, she was like, "Oh man, I didn't pack my medicine," and I was like, I was like, hey, I have some. Do you want some of mine? Because we both have ADD, right?
Mhm.
And so I gave a 14-year-old Adderall, and
I highly doubt she has it.
Just to tell yourself that.
yeah, I have to, I tell myself that just to humble myself. You highly doubt what?
Oh yeah.
You highly doubt she has it?
Yeah, well, she's young. Well, I don't know about now. It was like that was like what 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last time I saw her. I don't know because I was diagnosed with ADD and ADHD, and I never. I never.
It's 2022. If
And I'm-
you're 18 years or older, you have ADHD. Okay.
I guess.
If you use Instagram, you have ADD. Okay, get over it.
I guess.
Well, the thing is like they will literally diagnose you with anything,
Yeah.
like somewhat related to having that. Like oh, it's ADD. I'm like, no, like the fucking kid, dude. Like kids have high energy. Like
Yeah.
well, like, do you not remember when you guys were kids? Like, I don't know, let's just say like 9, 10 years old. Like, we all had a lot of energy to like expend, right?
Yeah. All I
Run
need
around playing out, like acting like crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Like, what 9 or 10-year-old doesn't act like a freaking crackhead?
I actually
All of a sudden, we all have it. I don't know.
actually went to the doctor to get like my mental face examined, and they were, I was like, I wonder, what I'm so horribly afflicted with, what sort of neuropathic condition I have. So they ran some tests, and I tested positive for missing the homies. It's actually like it's incredibly debilitating. I need to be heavily medicated in order to survive.
Effective immediately.
I can believe that for sure. I think I was diagnosed with the same thing. Matter of fact, I think all of us are, just because we all miss each other.
The doctor recommended I was prescribed a self-administered 8 fluid ounces of Jägermeister per day.
Oh, you could have picked any
Right there.
bigger. Oh,
Pretty good aim.
dude, that's like cough syrup.
It's
No, bro. It's like you're drinking licorice. I fucking love licorice.
I honestly prefer the Jack. Yeah, I mean it's all right.
Oh yeah, I'm loyal to Jack too. Holy fuck, it's delicious.
I mean, me too, but like, Jack just doesn't do it for me no more. You know,
What?
like, it just doesn't. Like, oh, look. I'm not saying I don't like Jack. I do like Jack, but like,
You want variety or something?
I want something stronger.
How? Like,
Then
how strong is Jack?
And it's like the most
Well, I wouldn't.
you gotta,
It's up there. No, there's definitely.
Yeah, you got to go out of your way to buy stronger alcohol.
Hennessy,
No, yeah, there's,
Oh,
there's
Henny.
stronger out there.
get Henny.
Henny.
Isn't it like 40%? The same as Jack, isn't it? Might be 50 actually. I have no idea.
The other day,
Yeah.
like this weekend, I got
Oh yeah, you're 21.
We could find it.
and between 3 of us, I had maybe a mild buzz throughout this whole fifth of Jack. A bottle of Henny, it's not a fifth, but it's a little bit smaller. And between the 3 of us, I got freaking hammered.
And how did they react?
Oh, they're lightweights because they're skin and bone, and here I am, 200 pounds of fucking man. I've been drinking a long time, so like, if I was fucked up, they were way fucked up. I mean, Magana, my homie, he slept the entire day because we did this shit in like 11 o'clock in the morning, and he slept the whole day. Like, he just passed out. The other dude, I don't know about him. I honestly, like, I was awake until like, I don't know, like 15. No, I'm sorry, 3 o'clock. I took a nap for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and I remember when my head hit the pillow, I had the spins.
Oh,
Rotating at like Mach 5.
oh. Hate when that happens.
Yeah.
do you spin vertically or horizontally?
Yes.
Okay, swag. Very nice.
But all I'm saying is, like, Henny's, like, it's the way to go.
Hmm.
Sing on Jack because I like Jack.
Interesting.
A lot of
Find it.
Yeah, Hennessy. It's the way to go. Get
I-
fucked.
I have yet to try it.
It's
Meaning.
it's potent.
Potent.
A little potent.
We'll see about that.
I
You know
advise me.
what's potent? Being sober with your own thoughts.
Yeah.
That's pretty potent.
That's pretty
No,
freaking
that's-
potent, dude.
I don't think there's any amount of alcohol that could beat that.
I never tweak so hard when I do that.
Bro. Straight up.
What is this episode?
Sober. What's wrong with you, Ian? Are you okay? Get something to talk about, honey. Yeesh. Variety. What's wrong with this? Freaking.
My head's just drawing a blank. We're a lot more organized than last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Indeed.
It's because of the coffee, man.
Yeah, dude.
I just subconsciously took blame for the disorganization of the last podcast. Whoa.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I figured we would have slow episodes here and there, but
Like Ian says, we just got to get our reps in.
Hey,
Indeed.
I think once we invest in like
Crypto?
something, maybe that too. I don't know if we all had like what Ian has for a setup. I think
ADD?
quality.
yeah, better quality. We gotta make some like short form content out of this, like clip,
Yeah.
and then promote it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who has the freaking tech to do that?
Well, we all do, right? Like you can screen record and then cut the video and then just post it. Like on
Does
got
does
tech.
screen recording pick up the audio for this?
yeah. Like you can screen
Okay,
record just screen record the video on YouTube. And then cut the video down to the right size. You can even cut it down to like a square if you want, but like the
Herm has experience.
Herm has experience, yes.
I dabble.
Yeah. So we can do that. We can make a meme page and just post our clips at the end of each like set of memes or something. I don't know.
Then we're gonna have like green screen clips for people to use, and
Nice.
Kind of like what Joe Rogan does.
and then we'll do Amazon gift card giveaways.
Yeah, Amazon gift card giveaways. Okay, I just got an idea, right?
Okay.
Joe Rogan green screen clips.
King scheme.
So Joe Rogan green screen clips, like how that big thing with Shia LaBeouf that happened a while back, right?
Oh, yeah. Do
Which
it!
one?
Just
Oh,
do it!
that.
Make your dreams come true! I
feel so.
I forgot about that, dude. That's insane.
That's
Just do it! Oh my goodness.
like that's in my head.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Sorry.
Like that never left my head because he's speaking the damn truth. You know,
He's
what I mean?
speaking-
Like,
It's
True.
fact. That nigga spitting.
yeah.
It took me a while to realize it, but dang.
What would Joe Rogan say?
He's definitely bounced back from that for sure.
Oh yeah.
hmm Big time.
Have you?
Joe Rogan would probably say something about like the carnivore diet, about how liberals are silly, and about how monkeys eat peanuts.
I would say Joe Rogan's pretty middle of the road.
Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan.
Let me tell you.
I just got to 500 milligrams. Fucking tremendous.
You know who's also like that is Joey Diaz.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was doing. I'm a bit rusty.
Let me tell you something, Joe.
Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan.
Did you guys see that thing?
Hey, y'all. What
You
thing? Oh, me? I was like, I'm gonna say, y'all think my life is crazy, bro? Like, you just listen to Joey Diaz and his freaking
Joey
life
D
growing
is
up,
fucking
bro.
underrated.
Uncle Joey.
That motherfucker, dude, he's
That
insane.
dude's a fucking soldier.
I'm surprised
it's
he's
like
dead.
Monday motivation or some shit.
The church of what's happening now.
Yeah. I am an avid listener of Joey Diaz's joint.
You guys see that thing where apparently somebody took like an airplane? You know how you can write like messages in the sky with an airplane?
Right.
Somebody
Yeah.
did that and flew over LA and wrote, Joe Rogan is literally 5'3".
Bruh.
They really?
Size of LA.
Is he really though?
According to the... Yeah, can we fact check this? Can we...
On it.
All right. Okay.
Arms on it.
I pull it up, Jamie.
Oh, wait, I'm retarded. Hang on. Height. He's 5'7".
5'7"?
5'7". Okay.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Okay.
Still pretty
Could you
short.
imagine if he was 5'3", like little Uzi Vert height?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
he's
when he
a kid.
stands on his money, he's like 6'6". Come on.
Dude, if he stands on his money, he's like way taller than 6'6".
Uzi, I mean, not Rogan.
That's
If
what
Joe Rogan
Uzi-
was
Uzi
5'3",
said in the
he wouldn't have
song.
recovered from that.
He wouldn't have. Joe Rogan and David Drake are the same height. So just look at me
Yeah, but
and
you're
not,
5'7".
and not Okay, now look at me and just like transpose Joe Rogan's like image over my presence.
That's fucking hilarious.
David, how tall are you?
Standing in your room.
He just takes half the room with his fucking muscles.
David.
With his
David's
Monkey.
5'8".
Stop pressing me, Mike.
I'm genuinely curious because I don't know how tall you are. I forgot how tall you are.
I used to, when it used to hurt my ego, I would say I was 5'8". I am, in fact, about 5'7".
That's really funny.
I recall you being taller.
Yeah, me too. In my dreams.
No, I swear to God, like when I lived, I'm tripping. I'm really tripping about that.
Maybe you were just sitting down a lot. Maybe he was sitting down a lot. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm a
I
little,
mean, granted, I'd come out of my hole and David would be playing in the loft
yeah,
in the gaming chair, so
true.
Ian would be passed out on the couch.
because it's where I slept. You know. I wasn't.
Wow.
I don't know,
passed
like in
out,
the
I was
middle of the
having a
day,
good
like
night's sleep.
you'd sleep like 6 hours of the day.
What? Through the day?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't doing too good. All right.
Hey, you know, I think all of us at that point weren't or was not doing good. It
Yeah.
Yeah.
was a little rough patch in all of our lives at that point.
You were just fucking about. Simple enough.
Yeah. Here's to
God.
here's to rough patches, right?
As is evident by the amount of drugs we were doing.
I think about that sometimes. It's like throughout the entirety of senior year and out of high school before I enlisted, I want to see all the money that my group has spent on weed. 'Cause I can guarantee, like we've all together with our money combined, like we probably could pay for each other's college tuition with how much we've spent on
A
weed.
walk on the money. Have a hike on the money.
Oh man.
That's what the dealers are doing.
That's facts though.
On weed or on concentrate?
Yes.
Because if it's weed, we probably spent like $300. If it's the goopy like
The goopy whoopie.
if it's the goopy whoopy, that might be more to the number of. That's more like college tuition.
$1.
Are you talking about cars?
$1. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. we were all.
I think I meant just like weed stuff in general, like whether
Yeah.
it be wax or
Yeah.
bud in general. Because I know I've spent a lot of money on wax.
Yep. Classic.
I like wax more than bud for some reason.
Because it.
To each your own. It's the convenience of it.
Yeah. It's the I can
How
do this in the
practical it
bathroom
is.
and pretend nobody notices.
Well, I mean,
Pretending to run a stealth mission.
I was referring more to like
Like on
getting it out of a banger instead of a wax cart.
Oh, like a
But maybe wax pens too, but just like out of a banger.
yeah,
Yeah. Those always last 5 minutes long though when each hit.
right.
I have no
It's
clue what
like,
you're talking about.
All the like wax or
Ian,
wax.
have you never taken a dab?
No. Well, no. Once.
Yeah.
It was right before a lake day, I think. It was with my girlfriend's cousin or some shit. Like we were just stopping over to his house to drop something off, and he was like, "Hey, come here." I was like, "Okay." This was before I was working, and then I was like 140 pounds or some shit. So it was really something, and I was really high for the rest of the day.
Yeah, your 5 minutes comment just went out the window.
I guess it's just me then. I'm just the goofy goober.
Well, to each his own. Like it affects everybody differently for sure.
Indeed. Everybody and every body is different.
5 minutes? That's supposed to last 5 minutes?
No,
I guess not, but like
What, last 5 minutes for you, Herm?
it's
Yeah.
it's different.
that's why but it's different for me. Like it's like a more longer, steadier kind of ride,
Damn.
While wax is like kind of like a 5-minute blast, which is good, but like
That's how they get you.
yeah,
That's how they get you with the wax. It's
yeah,
like a,
they're like, whoa, this shit be like, and you get more because you want to do that again.
and then you hit it again, but for longer, and then you hit it again, but for like more, but you turn up the amps, and then suddenly your cart is gone, and it's like, well, I guess I have to spend $40 more dollars.
Oh,
And then
shit! How much can this get me? Like,
I have a story, right?
okay,
So right after high school, I got a job with this guy that my sister met on Tinder, right?
Mhm.
I was like his like lackey or some shit for like construction jobs. Like I don't know what lackey means, but whatever I mean by it.
he has such a way with words.
And, like he'd smoke all the fucking time. He'd be like on the excavator and he'd be hitting his pen and he'd be like, "Hey, hit this." And I'd smoke it. And I'm fucking spraying the hose because like it's a code violation to like let dirt like pollute the air and shit. So I'm spraying the hose to hose the water down so it doesn't dirty up the air. And then
Oh shit.
yeah, I'm just high as shit, just fucking spraying this hose 8 hours a day. And then like he gives me a couple of pens, right? And then I get home one day, and then I just fucking hit the shit out of them, dude. I'm like, I get into bed and everything. I'm just
right on.
fucking like I'm 17 years old. Like I don't really smoke that much weed, but like yeah, I slept for like 16 hours. He came to pick me up the next day, and I was sleeping. I like slept from like 5 p.m. that day to like probably noon the next day. It's definitely a good night's sleep, but yeah,
Yeah, got your rest in, definitely.
yeah, that was a lot. I was really for some reason I was really feeling that. Yeah. David, looks like something's on your mind.
Oh, I was just waiting to see if anybody else had something to say.
Oh, for sure.
Weed funny, haha.
Yeah.
Lean over.
I remember. Did any of you guys have Mr. George for English senior year?
Yeah, PG.
Yeah, I
Do it?
stunk up like the whole back of the classroom with a wax pen, like on accident. So like, okay, the thing
Oh,
is,
y'all do that.
it was a B day for me because I had him on B days.
Shout out to B days, dude.
Yeah,
No,
for real.
B days, dog.
No, I'm
I
a
hated B days, bro, because I had personal finance and then I had PG right after that. So I went to personal finance. It was my first period of the day. Well, technically it's my second period, but my first period of the day. I was literally like in the opposite corner of the classroom, so I'm like way in the back of the classroom.
Mhm.
And this girl, Jessica, sat in front of me. She turns around, she's like, "Hey, Mike, you smoke, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, definitely, for sure." So I was like, "I know a thing or two." She was like, I just bought this pen, and I want to know if it's like good or not. Can you try it and tell me if it's good or not?" And I'm like, yes, with pleasure. Oh, I ripped this pen, and it was good. It was a good pen. I want the fuck out of this pen. Yeah, I was blasted. I was pretty blasted for that period of time, and I struggle taking notes because I can't see that well in the back of the classroom, like sober. So my faded ass is just like trying to read the board. And then another one of my buddies, Xavier, was like, Mike, and I'm like, I look over at him. He's like, dude, you look fucked up. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's like, dude, I got this pen. You want to try it? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I take this pen and I want the fuck out of it too. So now I'm like stupid high, like I'm pretty high, and I literally just spent the remainder of the class just sitting in my chair not doing shit until the bell rang, and
We'll do that anyway.
so
Yeah,
I get to the bell rings and I walk my faded ass to PG's class, and so I get into the classroom, and I don't know if you guys like David, you know, like if you would show up to his class like before the bell rang, like he sometimes wouldn't be there. Like he would show up like after the bell would ring, so he wasn't even in the classroom. And Jessica had the same class as me too, so she said I was in the corner, but like I was on the same side of the classroom as PG's desk. So like his desk was only like, I don't know, 25 feet from my desk, but I was still in the back. I got there and he wasn't there, and I sit down, and there's this kid, I forgot his name, but he was a total hippie. Like he looked like a freaking hippie too.
Lance.
Yeah, Lance.
Long hair, big dude, looks like the dude.
Yep.
He's wearing tie-dye. Yep, that's him.
Necklace?
Peace necklace.
That's the dude, Lance. I see him all the time.
He's a cool guy.
Oh,
yeah. He comes in and he also makes a comment that I look fucked up, and I'm like, yeah, I am.
Long night, you know.
And he had a pen too, so I hit his pen. I remember it was Blueberry Kush. I remember that.
Oh.
So I hit his pen, and now I'm like starting to regret my decisions in life right now. I'm getting pretty freaking faded, and so now I'm sitting there. The bell hasn't rang yet, and my other buddy Gabe, he comes in, and he sits in front of me, and he turns around and looks at me, and I just see his bloodshot eyes slanted as fuck, and I'm like, Gabriel, are you high right now? Just stupid ass shit eating grin on his face. He's like, yeah. The thing is, like, Gabe Gabe doesn't smoke like that. Well, he used to not smoke like that back in the day. Like he used to, and then like he stopped for a long time. He just didn't feel like smoking, and then all of a sudden now, to my surprise, he comes into class blasted off his ass, and he pulls out this sheet of like wax, like that that like you would put in a rig, right? And I'm like, holy fuck, that's a fuck ton of wax. He's like, yeah, dude, I found this in my room. I forgot I even had it. And I'm like, okay. I was like, how are you smoking this stuff? So he has this mod, like a vape, like a mod, like this giant, those box ones.
Oh, right.
Like we would use for
can you
my
elaborate?
carts. When I would have carts, and I used it on my white mod. Remember that?
Yeah.
Is it the thing that
It was like that, but this was an
people vape
RDA.
cigarettes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was an RDA, meaning like instead of filling up a tank, you have to take the mouthpiece off, and it would expose the cotton and the coil itself, and you would have to drip juice onto the coil and the cotton, so you could like keep smoking the juice and whatnot. So this freaking genius, took the wax off the paper and would put it on the coil and smoke it off the coil with his RDA.
Oh,
shit.
man.
That's pretty freaking genius. And if you look at these RDAs with these coils, they glow like red hot, like they freaking glow. So he's like, "You want to try it?" And I'm like, "No, mind you, I'm like 8 out of 10, like faded.
Yep.
I'm stupid high right now." So, now, an RDA with wax is not like hitting a regular like cart. So I made the mistake of whomping the fuck out of this too. But with an RDA, the airflow is a lot stronger, a lot more airflow, and a lot more smoke. So, and we all know how wax hits your lungs. Like it's kind of like a delayed reaction, but once it hits, like it's like a truck raping your lungs.
It makes my lungs feel like a raisin.
Yeah. So I took a fat ass hit, and I regretted my life, and so I couldn't complete the inhale. I got most of the smoke in my lungs, but I coughed, and this freaking like Willie Pete cloud of smoke flies out of my mouth, and it was a fucking cloud. It was so much smoke just flew out of my mouth, and everyone's just like doing the stupid hand wave to like get all the smoke out of the air. Yeah, no, dude. When I tell you, bro, that shit smelled so loud in the back of the fucking classroom.
Oh, yeah.
It was so loud, dude. It smelled so fucking bad.
Like, this, the most discreet pen ever.
Dude, it's literally, I might as well have like lit up a joint in the back of the classroom. That's how bad
Might
it
as well.
smelled.
How you not
So
get
bad. Now,
Might as well. Why didn't you?
I'm fucking, at this point, like, I'm 11 out of 10 high. Like, I'm beyond, like, I'm FUBAR high at this point. And, now I'm panicking because everyone is like, "God damn it, Mike, it stinks so bad." And I'm like, I'm gonna get caught, bro. I'm panicking. And freaking Lance, dude. I swear, he's such a smooth brain sometimes. Like, he's like, "I got it. I'll fix this. I'll handle it." Right? He reaches into his bag. This motherfucker whips out a can of Axe.
I was hoping you didn't say that.
he Febreze like sprays the whole back of the classroom. He's just
Hallways just ass.
now it just smells like a fucking middle school locker room and weed. I'm like, I'm fucked. You're fucked. I'm just like
Just
at this point.
Just hate it.
Mind you, the bell hasn't even rung yet. Bell has not rung yet. So the bell finally rings, and I'm like, well, this is like my countdown to like getting fucking expelled. And so PG walks in, and I'm literally watching him walk towards his desk. He sits down. He starts fucking with his computer, he looks up. He's like, "Smells like wood in here."
Close enough.
I tell you, my head hit the desk. I was laughing so hard because he's like, in my mind, I'm like, wax and axe smell like wood. It smells like wood.
I've never would imagine.
Oh man.
I'm like, everyone's laughing. Like the back, my little corner is dying laughing because it's just it smells like wood in here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, maybe Lance is onto something.
You know, I was tripping balls, dude. I was definitely having I was panicking for sure.
All right.
And then he said wood, and I was like, I'm good.
All right. So, show of hands. Has anyone else done drugs in PG's class?
I don't know that nigga.
Ian, you had PG?
Yeah.
You done drugs in class?
Of
Pink
course.
g-
Yes.
Proud of you.
Well, I mean, it's not like that though. So I had this thing where I'd only show up to school like half the time, right? And then when I did show up, I was cracked out on Adderall. And when I was cracked out on Adderall, I'd be literally trading stock options because that that hit the spot, I guess.
You tend to do that.
And I'd be fucking zooted out of my fucking mind looking at like fucking charts and shit during PG's class. He didn't give a shit. Well, he probably fucking saw me. He was like, poor kid. But like, yeah, that's my that's all I have to say about that. But he'd see the worst of it.
Remember another time I had manufacturing tech for my elective senior year.
Manufacturing tech. What the?
Yeah, it's like it's like you make like blueprints and then like you transfer them to I don't know what program. I forgot the program. Oh, SolidWorks, and you could like create like dimensions for like different shit, and you could like 3D print shit from the program because we had like 8 or 9 different 3D printers in our classroom, and we could 3D print like whatever we would make, and some of them was like for projects and whatnot. And, it was a fun class. It was pretty fun. Prior to that, I wanted to get acid in the morning, and one of my buddies, Dylan, he had a vial. I think he bought a vial of this stuff, and I met him in the morning in the parking lot to get this stuff, and he had a dropper, like a milliliter dropper. So I was like, well, I kind of wanted like a gel tab, or like some candy to like that had like acid already in it, but I guess I'll just drop at school. I don't really care because I've done it before.
What?
Yeah.
You guys are
Oh
literally,
yeah, hence the term.
literally built different.
So I go to his car, and I bring one of my friends with me. She was like high she smoked like prior to the school, so I get in his car, and he's like stupid high off of this acid right now, and he's telling me like, he's like, dude, I don't even know how I made it to school. I have no idea. I'm like,
Seeing the Pink Floyd guitar for 5 minutes straight.
and then not long after he tells me this, like he like stops and he like looks out of his car, like out of his like windshield, as like this bus is driving by, and he's like, dude, I swear that bus was a Twinkie. And I was like, so I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna have a good time at school today.
Oh, what the fuck?
I get the dropper, right? And like this dropper, like one drop is like one hit of acid, right? We've all done acid here, so we know what one drop of acid can do. So I take the dropper, and I'm like, I'm going like this, like he's like, just be careful with it so you don't drop too much. I was like, okay. So I'm in the midst of like trying to like ever so slightly squeeze a drop into my mouth, right? And he's like, then he starts freaking panicking. He's like, holy fuck, dude, holy fuck, what are you doing? Holy shit. And I was like, what? He's like, dude, you just dropped like 10 hits on your tongue, bro. Like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, what? And then what freaked me out even more is that Jocelyn, my friend that came with me, she was like, she's like, yeah, I saw it too. You had like hella hits just going to your mouth. I'm like, fuck. Telling me I just took 10 hits of acid on my tongue. Because he told me, like, you won't feel the liquid, like, drop on your tongue. I'm like, okay. So, now, in my mind, like, I'm panicking because I just took 10 hits of acid before school, right?
Wow.
I'm freaking out. And that's probably the worst possible thing you could do. Like,
Yep.
start tripping balls, right? So, I get into first period, which was manufacturing tech. I'm like freaking out, right? And, like, I text my dad. I was like, dude, I just accidentally took 10 hits of acid. Like, what am I supposed to do? And he, like 5 minutes later, he texts me, stupid, have fun. And then he just...
Oh no! Herm, will you put me back up? Oh, had me falling on my seat, dude. No way.
I like look at the text. I'm like, wow, thanks, Dad.
What a good day.
Have fun.
So I'm thinking to myself, I was like, okay, I don't need to come into this panicking because then I'm just gonna have the worst time of my life all day today, and probably the next day too. So yeah, so it usually takes about an hour before the stuff starts kicking in, and each of our classes are an hour and a half long. So when
waves.
Oh no!
when third period rolled around and I was still sober and I'm still panicking because I don't know when this is gonna hit, right? So I get into class. Now, like, once I got to third period, I'm like, dude, time is ticking. Like, I literally have like this amount of time before like this shit just like starts to steamroll my mind out of reality. So 10 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, 30 minutes goes by, 45 minutes goes by. I'm still sober. So, okay, third period is over. Now I'm out of school. That's 3 hours past when I dropped in the parking lot. Turns out nothing even came out of the fucking vial at all.
Oh, that sucks.
So,
You got trolled.
yeah, no, I never got one fucking drop out of that thing whatsoever. So they were high as fuck and just saw stupid shit and nothing ever happened. Then
Yeah.
I bought Smarties and I talked to Dylan again. I was like, yo, I didn't even get anything out of that. Like, y'all were tripping balls. He's like, oh, okay. So I took the milliliter dropper and I dropped 3 drops on a Smartie that I visually saw. So these morons wouldn't fuck with me again on accident. And then, yeah, I got high as fuck, actually, after that. On a Smartie. So, yeah.
Honest Marty.
So, yeah, that was that.
Yeah, Mike. Anyone ever tell you you're like a Euphoria character?
Dude.
No.
Bro.
I don't know if you've
Well-
watched that, but like you'd fit. Like someone could take you out of real life, plop you down in there, Mike, and then you'd fit right in. Honestly.
In the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would I be a main character?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Like
You're the main character. It'd be. Yeah, I'd watch it.
You're up there with them. I don't know. It's really something.
I'd be up there with Zendaya, but I'd definitely be a part of the plot.
Oh yeah, you'd be like the less assholey version of the asshole, like the not ass. You're not an asshole, but
Who's the asshole? Is it her boyfriend?
I don't really watch the show. I think he's gay. You're not gay. something here. We it's time. It's time. We gotta go.
And this has been
okay.
episode Being
Or
Chilling.
Being chilling.
Chilling.
Is that the episode name? Being chilling.
Being chilling. Can you spell that out for me, David?
B. I don't speak Mandarin.
BING.
Bing? Like Microsoft?
There you go. Being. B. Just put the. You know that picture of Patrick? You know what? I'll just send it to you. It's like Mandarin Patrick. Just put that. Just take some of those texts and put it in the title. Make that the thumbnail.
Alright. I don't think I can do custom thumbnails yet. Gotta have some more views.
You gotta have a YouTube premium.
Yeah.
Want a break from the ads?
Alright. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Yeah, thank you for the stories.
Yo,
I'll see you guys soon. We'll chat.
Till next time, fellas.
Yeah,
Much
Till
love.
It's
Bye bye.